with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by I'm moving the bricks. Talk about now we're doing it, prick. If you in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news head. Time. I caught the chromed out, hard talk career with a shine. I got some time, name, I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. I'm a hot girl yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back cage yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Beef with the king, what is you gon' do? When you show up on the scene, what it you drew on you and your friend and play a little 2-on-2. If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I got to get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show them this ain't the squad or a sucker to test. Pimp, my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with. I'm a hot girl yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back cage yelling.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Minnesota Vikings. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go on EA Sports. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. 20-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Ready. Put.
A run with the Central Florida prominent R.J. Harvey. And mark him down up beyond the 30. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
And his run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Here's a 1st carry for their running back. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Right, 95.
Neighbors in motion.
Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll be 3rd down.
Right, right. Come on, set. 45, white, red, cycle. Slide through.
In motion, it's Odunze.
Hut.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And now he's got a man open deep downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Hand up, that's Harvey, running left. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Set, hut. 52 blast. Yellow. 22. Ready?
They'll try the right side this time. It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. Here comes third down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
Ready. 43 rails. Let's go. 10. 52 blue. Go. Blaster. Stick clean jack.
In motion, it's Odunze.
Set.
Back to throw. That's caught. But he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Vikings have the takeaway.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
Okay, ready?
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Left side, caught by Lamb. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 21. First down, Minnesota.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Go! 60, 50 cards, 80 cards, 70 range, 70 range. Go!
They'll look to throw. He complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
That pass play good for 22. It'll be a Vikings first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Ready. Ready. Viking 18. 70. Hawk 70. Mustang 19.
Now they'll set up to throw. He connects with Mims. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Vikings. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Get ready. Check clause ready. Six. Mega.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage, very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Red, yellow. Let's go. Watch out now. Yellow. 43. Ready?
Back to the air again on second and 10. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Raider first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Here we go. Set. Black 40. Right. Ready?
Throwing now on first and 10. Downfield by Odunze. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. His 50th reception on the season. And he's got a first down to go with
19 yards. First down, Raiders.
On the ready.
They'll come up here first and 10.
Let's go now. Blue 32.
We are through one. It's the Vikings with the edge. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Quarter two begins. It is Raider football. as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Fight, 97. Switch, yellow. Set. Ready.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Okay, 22 meters. Blue strike. Come on, set. 33, yellow. Black jump. Hut.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
It is 3rd and 10.
Ball ready. Set, ready. Black, yellow. 6, mega. Edo blue.
In motion, it's Odunze.
Hut.
He'll look to throw. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he's out of bounds in great shape. Down to the 15-yard line. A big-time play for Vegas. 33 yards.
Let's go. Set.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ready.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Ready.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that's good run support on the end. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold him to a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Strike. Ready. 50, green. Field, black.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Feels like they needed that sack. This entire drive, it feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Joshua Carney to kick off.
Carney back out following the made field goal. He'll kick this one away.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The toss, left side, caught by his running back. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive, and a quick first down.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Dragon 60.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And that one incomplete.
Well, if you like defensive football, this game's heaven because right now points have become a premium. Someone has to figure out a way to get something going, whether it's a field goal or even just a positive drive and play the field position game. Some offense has to take control of this game here at some point.
60 by 6. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Exiting the pocket right. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That pickup, good for 29 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Set. 70 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. 18, go.
They'll look to throw yet again. Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Nike 18. Let's go.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5.
19. 70 Lions. Buffalo 80. 70 Timberwolves.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but he has the first down inside the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start, and this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
Here's a run. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and goal.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60, Panther 60, Panther 60.
That is hauled in at the 5. He's trying to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. About a yard short. Now, what do you do on 4th and 1?
Shut up. Let's go.
This looks like a design run, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
43 rail.
They'll begin here on the ground. The defense coming hard, trying to force the safety. He's able to get it out, but to the 2, and no further.
On 1st down here, Mike, you're just hoping to give a little breathing room to your offense. Now, if you do decide to pass the ball, your quarterback's not necessarily dropping back into the end zone. But after getting stopped for no gain, they find themselves on 2nd down in the exact same situation.
Shot, 17. Here we go, here we go. Watch out, that 45. White. Claws red. Blue striker. Ready?
From his own end zone, he'll set up to throw. And he's out of bounds, up around the 14. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Vegas.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Here we go, set, ready.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Ready.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Black, 95. Yellow, blue. Hut, hut.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
Third and long. In motion, it's Odunze. Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this 1st half. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Yellow, 22. 10 cycles.
Neighbors in motion. And it's caught out wide on the RPO. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to...
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. So they're going to have it at their own 20-yard line.
So they're implementing a cover 2 system, and what that means is on the back end, Mike, your 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. They got to cover from the middle of the field all the way to the sideline. So they got to have range, they got to have great instincts, and then when they get a chance to get their hands on the ball, they got to be picks.
Now flags fly. Looked like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15. Back to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. 2nd down, they need 3. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. Going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
To kick off.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. The third quarter begins with a run. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
At the 47-yard
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's another first down.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
That's another gains. First down.
19, Tiger,
First and
19.
goal at the 6-yard
18.
line.
70 ring, 70, 19, ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Moving to his right. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. And Mitchell. Touchdown, Minnesota. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Now the try for an extra point. Backed up because of the penalty, but no matter. The extra point is good. More as the kick's away. On the return, here comes White. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Come on, 38. Black shot. Ready. 45. Trail green. Field black.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to take a shot down the field. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
the back, Judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. So again, they will try for 2. This time, it comes from the 7-yard line.
The Raiders will line up for the two-point conversion.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Smash. Red. Black Ultra. Hut.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision brought it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Here's Hardy now. Will kick it away following the touchdown. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Start on the ground. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3.
18, 79 Bronco. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Now, faking the give. Rolling right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Really nice coverage there defensively. And here you find yourself in a one-score game. Like, he understands the value of protecting the ball. Really smart decision. Throw it away. Snap it again.
Let's go.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He finds Mims. It's complete. 12 yards on that hookup. 1st down, Minnesota.
A gain of 12
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
First and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. 60, box 19, 20. 70, red Panther 11. Panther 11.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Ready.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Vikings. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. try here for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Vikings will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up the 5.
Hurry!
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Down now. 50 series. Huge, yellow, green jack. Hut, hut.
He'll drop to throw. Open man downfield. That's Neighbor. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
That's good for Las Vegas. First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Blaster. Black shot. Spike 60. Claws red. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards.
First down, Las Vegas.
10 cycles. Ready?
A run on 1st and goal. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
At the 2-yard line. A gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and goal.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Line of scrimmage to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal.
Ready. Black 40. Check, huh?
They'll run. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
4 yards.
That 3rd down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one.
First down.
A big play after being backed up. A pickup of 44 yards. Throwing now on 1st and 10. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. And the Raiders 40.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 2. He'll look to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. It'll be a Vikings first down. To the air one more time. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Minnesota. The extra point up and good. The Vikings will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. More as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
10, red, yellow. Here we go. Field, black. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
60 red. Red, cycle. Yellow. Ready?
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Fight 60. Black shot. Ready. Go! Red, 38. Blue striker. Set.
Back to throw. That one intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end.
To the pylon, he's in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Vikings. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year. Touchdown probably any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 22. Black Ultra. Hut, hut.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He throws right side, down the field, and it is brought in. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
On the ball.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
10 cycle. 6. Mega. Needle blue. Red. Yellow. Ready?
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This secondary, I mean, they just continue to impress me this entire game, Mike. I mean, it just feels like every ball is contested. Even the ones that are complete, those windows are tight. In this case, a really nice job knocking the ball away, and I just can't say enough about how hard these guys compete on every play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Smash, red. Slide blue. Ready, ready.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Ryan Brazil. He's in there to drop him, and it leads to 4th down.
Let's go. Black foot, blue striker.
Throwing now from the gun. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he's going to have the Raiders 1st down on what will be a big play there from 4th and long.
52.
A gain of 45 yards. And the Las Vegas 1st down.
Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
Neighbors in motion.
32. Check, huh?
Out of the gun. He'll throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. He separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
10. Hey, blue. 10 black. Drill green. Six. Mega. Ready.
They'll look to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. The crowd does not agree with that call. Boos ring out. Doesn't matter. Not going to change it. It's a 1st down.
Here we go. Back. 62 black. 60 red. 60 red. Edo blue. White. White. Cut.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
He's got it at the 7. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Ready?
Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal.
Down.
Laporta in motion.
Set.
He's got it at the 3.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
They'll look to throw again. And he's in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Vegas. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The extra point from Carney is good. And the Raiders are able to cut into the deficit. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's the thing about these onside kicks. They're really unpredictable. You're trying to get the ball to take that big high hop, but it doesn't. It ends up just going through everybody on the recovery team and ends up going out of bounds.
Ready.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 38 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
This is something they teach defensive linemen, Mike, that, of course, we want to get to the quarterback and pressure and hit him and ultimately sack him. But if you don't think you're going to get there, when his hand comes off the ball, your hands go up. Get in that throwing lane, get a deflection, and he's able to force the incomplete.
Are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Red, yellow, black ultra.
In motion, it's Odunze.
Cut.
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Here we go. Here we go.
Receiver in motion, headed left.
Cut, cut.
Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. That'll be incomplete. So they go for the trickery, but it does not work out. And it's going to be 4th down.
Fight. 97. Go, 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 go. Red, red. 33.
In motion, it's Odunze.
Ready.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he is going to have a Raiders 1st down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Strike.
They'll send a man in motion left.
Ready.
They'll look to throw yet again. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Loose inside the 30. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play there for the Raiders. And even 50 yards.
Ready, ready, ready.
He'll drop to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Raiders. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders are able to edge a bit closer.
Raiders 23.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
They'll drop to throw. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point is good. And the Vikings are able to extend the lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Down. Strike. 45, white. Red, yellow, green, jack.
Neighbors in motion.
Cut.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
In motion, it's Odunze.
Ready?
Back to the air again on second. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Leo Chenal in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in third and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
In motion, it's Odunze. Throwing now on third and long, and he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of a first down. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
17, 10 block, blaster, 6. Will green.
In motion, it's Odunze.
Ready.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down.
Needle blue. Here we go. 50, green, blue striking.
He'll look to throw. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The extra point from Carney is good. And the Raiders are able to cut into the deficit. Looking to double up here. Scored a touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Ready, set. Come on, set. 70 Lions. 70 check.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. That will do it. This one comes to an end.